Hey everyone, I'm going to be showing you a tutorial for the song Imagine by John Lennon. There's three parts to the song: a verse, a chorus, and a bridge. It's not too complicated of the song, but it might take a little practice to get it all down, especially the bridge part, which has a couple quick chord changes. But I'm just going to start with the verse, and I'll go through it here at regular speed, and I'll break it down and play it pretty nice and slow. So it goes like this. And it just kind of repeats there until it goes into the chorus. So what you're doing there is you're playing a C chord, a C major 7 chord, and an F. And if you haven't ever heard of C major 7, what it is you have your C chord, which is the third fret of the A string. C major 7 is just the second fret of the A string, so it's just down a half step. So, and it's a pretty easy pattern. You do 3 beats of C, 1 beat of C major 7, and then 4 beats of F. So it goes like. And it just keeps repeating from there. You'll notice I'm not adding the little bit on the F chord where it goes, because it's really hard to play that while strumming at the same time. It's just hard to. You can kind of do it, but if you want, you could stop strumming and just play it like this. Whichever you prefer, if you still like to have that part in there. But that's basically the verse. So when you're going into the chorus, you're still going to be holding the F from the verse, and it's going to go like this. I'll play it for you in real time. Okay, so the chords that you're using there is you're starting on the F, going to an A minor, so just lifting your index finger off. D minor, to F, G, a G suspended, which is on the A string, you just go up a half fret. So you're going to have third fret of the A string, third fret of the G string, or the E string, and the second fret of the C string, and the G string is still open. So G, G suspended. And then you're going to end on a chord I'm not really sure of the name, but the way you play it is the third fret of the E string and the fifth fret of the A and C string with the G string open. So at the end it's going to be. You know, let that ring for a measure. So I'll play it slow for you. Okay, so the way the song goes, it's going to go a verse, a chorus, a verse, and then a chorus, and after the chorus you're going to do the bridge. And the bridge goes like this. So, sorry, that was a little sloppy, but I'll clarify it for you here. So you're starting on the F, and then you're going to go to a G. So it's going to be. And here's that little tricky bit where you're going to be switching chords really fast. What it is a C, an E minor, just a regular E, E major. And then this last little chord at the end, which I'm not really sure the name, it's you do first fret of the G string, second fret of the C string, the E string is open, and then you do 5th fret of the A string. Just kind of have to reach your pinky. It's kind of a, it might take a little bit to get used to that fingering. You really have to kind of reach your pinky to get to the 5th fret. And then it's going to repeat back after that, back to the F. So I'll play the whole thing real slow. And for the last time around, you're going to do the F, and then the G. You're going to end on a C, and you're going to let it ring, and then it goes back to the verse. There's a different way at the end. You could also add in the little bass, the left hand of the piano if you wanted, which would sound like. And what you're doing there is you start with octaves. You got the C chord, so you go. So you're just playing an octave. You have the C on the C string, and the C on the 3rd fret of the A string. Then you're gonna move the lower C. You're gonna move to D, which is the 2nd fret of the C string. So it's gonna go. And then you're going to go down to the D string, and you're going to have the 2nd fret, so it's going to be an A, so it's going to sound like. And you're going to move to the 4th fret to the to a B, and you're still going to go back to this. The whole time you're going to be going back to the C, the high C on the 3rd fret of the A string. So it's going to sound like. And again. Another variation is when you're going into that chord, you could let it ring. You could not play the low C the first time. It'll sound like. So instead of going, you go. Or, like I said, you can just let it ring. If you don't want to add that little bit at the end, I just kind of like it because then you can kind of add a little piano fill. And that's basically the entire song. It's just those 3 parts. You can add them in. Where listen to the song, add them in where you know they go. If you're singing along, make sure you get the number of measures correct and everything. But otherwise, that's all you need to hit the song. Thanks for watching.